Cheer people, what's good? Okay, so finally we got this Assassin's Creed, the new Assassin's Creed game called Valhalla, set in Viking times. I think it's the ninth century, I believe, is when the height of the Vikings were at its peak or whatever. So basically, I watched the premiere world trailer, and I thought I'd just share my thoughts about it, and what I think about the setting, and what this means, or what this game could mean for the Assassin's Creed franchise moving forward. Okay, so yeah, I watched it, and to be quite honest, I really liked it. I thought it was a really cool looking trailer. It reminded me of Senua's Sacrifice. I don't know if anyone's played that one, but it reminded me a lot of Senua's Sacrifice because of the body paint and just the graphics, and the CGI trailer looked quite kind of looked like that game. But yeah, it's so the rumors were true. It is set in Viking times in the ninth century, and I mean, I liked it. I liked the trailer. I mean, look, I've kind of gone off. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I've been a big Assassin's Creed fan for many years. I've been a fan ever since the first game. You see, and I've played 2, 3, Brotherhood, Revelations, Unity, Syndicate. I've basically played and beaten almost every Assassin's Creed game. I don't think I've been able to. I haven't gotten around to playing Rogue either, so I haven't quite played Rogue yet. And I have played Origins and beaten Origins, but I haven't played and beaten. I've played Odyssey, but I haven't beaten it. Odyssey was, look, that was just too much for me. I couldn't handle that, bro. That was just, the open world was too big. The tediousness and the overall, the RPG elements it just wasn't fun. They added like you've got superpowers where you can turn invisible, you can teleport, throw your spear and you can teleport to different enemies and kill them with a one-hit kill. I don't know. I thought it was just too. Odyssey was too goofy for me, and I just thought it didn't capture the essence of what Assassin's Creed really is. That, and then you got the whole what is it? The whole modern day story, which after Desmond's story, that was cool because it was sort of, they both what is it? They meshed the Animus story and the present day story meshed together quite well. But after Desmond, they done nothing with the modern day. They just done nothing, and the modern day was just lackluster, and it was just dumb. After Desmond, it was dumb, and so what I'm hoping is that maybe they can. Oh, look, and don't get me started on Leia. Is that her name, Leia? I do not like that present day character. What a I don't know. She just annoys me. I'm like, hey, can we get someone else, please? Like, hey, man, can we, I don't know, kill her off? Or can we change the modern day protagonist? Because she just, I don't know, she just irks me. And I hated her. I hated her in Origins. I didn't like her in Odyssey. Can we please just delete her from. I don't want to see her. Like, I didn't like her. Can we get a new modern day protagonist, please? And I would like the modern day to be, integrated into the Animus story as well, because I like that bit. I know that some people don't, but for me, that was what Assassin's Creed was. Is that you can go back in time to these different time periods, and it was somewhat accurate. It wasn't completely realistic, but it was set in the past, and I like the idea of like going back to your ancestors. What is it? Playing as your ancestor and living their lives through that time period. I really like the idea, and so I'm just hoping that maybe they'll do something better with this modern day story. But anyways, with that being said, the Vikings. Okay, now I do like the concept. I like I'm liking the main character, how he looks like. I like his haircut, his beard, his mighty beard, just his outfit. He's got that sort of Viking look, but also kind of looks assassin-y themed, with the red sash around his belt you got there. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking the costume, the outfit. It looks cool. Now you can, what is it? They've got, okay, so you can dual wield swords, axes, which is cool. So you can, if you want to, if you want two axes to like fight with two axes, you can do that. So that's cool. As well as, if you want to, you can also wield two shields and like bash people with two shields. I think, okay, cool. I mean, it's a bit goofy, but hey, that's cool. Um, as well as, I think, what has it got here? So you can choose your tactics and dismember opponents in close quarter combat. So there's dismemberment. Yes, please. I love dismemberment. Can we please get some of that? Because, yeah, that's going to be a big selling point for me. Yeah, I love me some dismembered bodies. What is it? In close quarter combat, riddle them with arrows. So, okay, cool. So you can fire arrows, or assassinate them with your hidden blade. Now, the hidden blade. So this is interesting, because the hidden blade is obviously on the top of his wrist, which is something that I think Darius did in the DLC, in one of the DLCs for Odyssey. There was a Darius DLC. I didn't play it because I threw Odyssey in the rubbish. Do not even Odyssey still gives me chills down my spine. Like, don't even. Okay, so so I didn't play it, but apparently in the DLC, Darius has got his hidden blade, and he too has it on the top. But I don't think it explained why that he had it on the top and not underneath. And this fella here, the Viking, what's his name? Eivor, I think. He too has it on the top of his wrist. So maybe there'll be more of an explanation this time around on what's happening with the hidden blade. Why is it on top and not on the bottom? So I'm hoping they'll explain that further. Now, from what I heard, is that this fella Eivor, he's I believe he's not born into the creed. I believe he's kind of like Edward Kenway from Black Flag. I think he's a Viking, and he's got his own people, and he might be, I don't know, he might be a chief of his own people maybe, but he comes across the creed, so he's not born into it. That's what I was told, anyways. He wasn't born into it. He's like, sorry, that's what I've heard. He's not born into it. He's stumbles across it. So yeah, so that'll be interesting. We'll see how that goes. You got your Viking ship battles, of course. I don't know. I doubt there'll be cannons on this one. So I'm thinking it'll be more like Odyssey with like arrows. You just shoot fire arrows and ram them. So yeah. So there's that. What else is there? Oh yes, you get your own settlement, your own homestead, which for me was something that I loved in the other Assassin's Creed games, like like the Villa Auditore and the and Connor's homestead and stuff like that. I like upgrading them, so they've brought that back. You've got your own settlement, and you can upgrade it with blacksmiths, tattoo salons, tattoo parlors and that. So that's cool. I like how they brought that feature back, as well as you can recruit different Vikings to your own personal clan. So again, just like Brotherhood, you can recruit assassins. I think in this one you can recruit other are the Vikings. So that's cool, and I believe those Vikings have their own special abilities and special traits, I think. Correct me if I could be wrong though, but that's what I heard. Is that you can recruit certain Viking soldiers and they've got their own personal attributes and special abilities that'll help you in your clan, so that'll be cool. So that sounds alright, as well as you can also share your custom raider. So you can create and customize your own mercenary Vikings to share online and reap the spoils when they fight alongside your friends in their own sagas. Recruit mercenaries created by other players and add their strength to your forces. So, okay, so that sounds pretty cool. So you can create your own custom Viking soldier with its own attributes and skills, I guess, and you can share them around. I think that'll be cool. I quite like that. That's cool. Um, but yeah, I'm just looking at the website here. So if you fellas are interested or wanting to have a look at it, I'll link it down below in the what do you call it? Forgotten what it's called. The box, the description box. There you go. I'll link it in there. But basically, yeah, I mean, I'm liking the setting. I'm liking how they are going for a more realistic route, which is something that, yes, please. Like, I'm not really into this whole fantasy, magical gods. It's just too goofy and it just doesn't fit the lore of Assassin's Creed. For me, I would like them to go back to, you know, Assassin's Creed Unity, maybe. Like, I love the parkour, the free running. It's like it's missing. It's not here in the Assassin's Creed was, running on rooftops doing the parkour. Unity had the best free running mechanics, in my opinion, the best. And so I really want them to bring that back, as well as the social stealth, hiding in crowds. Like, that was one of the main, features of the Creed, was that you blend and, you become one with the crowd. That's the whole thing. As well as the stealth. They've really, with Origins and Odyssey, they've really just sort of, there's no stealth, mate. It's the stealth is so bare bones, and it's like they're going in such a different direction, and I don't really like the RPG. So Vikings Valhalla is gonna be, yes, it is an RPG. Unfortunately, yes, here we go. Look, so the advanced RPG mechanics of Assassin's Creed Valhalla give you new ways to grow as a warrior and a leader. So, yeah, hold on. Influence the world around you while acquiring new skills and gear to suit your playstyle. So, they're still keeping the RPG, which is unfortunate. I do not like the RPG elements. They're bland. It's just I hate trying to grind and upgrade your character and, having enemies that are too high leveled for you, so you have to go around doing you have to grind away. And I just don't like the RPG mechanics in the Assassin's Creed franchise, but that's just me though. So hopefully they can do something better. They say advanced RPG mechanics, so I don't know what that means. I'm like, okay, sure, okay, sir, whatever you say. I mean, I'll see for myself how advanced they really are. But yeah, this is basically just my quick little take on Valhalla. I'm liking it. But again, I've been burnt out on Assassin's Creed games. They've released them, every year, but then they have toned it down where they've kept it to one Assassin's Creed every 2 years or so. So, I don't know. Will I be buying it? I mean, I'll probably take a gander. I'll probably will take a gander at Valhalla, but I don't know when. It releases near the end of this year, so maybe I'll take a gander, but I might not, because I'm also interested in Cyberpunk So I don't know if I'll definitely be getting Cyberpunk, but I don't know if I'll have, but I'll probably finish Cyberpunk first and then maybe go to Valhalla, Assassin's Creed Valhalla second, or something like that. But yeah, that's me, brothers and sisters. I hope you fellas enjoyed the video. What do you fellas think about Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Are you into it? Are you into this new this new RPG style of Assassin's Creed, or are you kind of like me and want them to go back to the roots and back to, you know, having one protagonist? So just like Odyssey, you can choose between a male and female, which I'm not really that stoked about, because I just want them to create, an actual, like, a character, a canon character that you sort of know, rather than trying to make your own character and it's just sort of, and it doesn't fit, because that's another thing with Odyssey. The cutscenes and your personal character didn't really mesh in quite well with one another, especially if you were going with a more evil, sinister character, and then you'll play a cutscene and it'll be like you're happy and very, it's very opposite to how you play, and you can tell it's just goofy. So hopefully they can do something better with I mean, I'd rather not. I'd rather have them have a set character, one set character with his own storyline, and you just follow him, rather than trying to create your own story and have it all goofy. But that's just me, though. Anyways, thanks for watching. I've rambled on long enough. Be safe out there, and I'll catch you fellas up in my next video. Peace.